Introducing the TOPE INTELLIGENTE, or Smart Top, from Mexican company Victor Vial, a smart speed bump designed to offer safety solutions in school zones, pedestrian crossings, and more. Initially developed to slow down drivers who don't respect the posted speed limits, the Smart Top's first line of defense is its ability to detect the speed of approaching vehicles. If the driver is at or below the speed limit, the Smart Top will lower itself just before the vehicle passes over it. But if the vehicle is exceeding the speed limit, the speed bump remains in its upward position to encourage the driver to slow down. That should get their attention. A special traffic signal alerts drivers whether the obstacle will descend or remain up. In addition to its main function, the Smart Top remains up for all drivers when pedestrians are crossing the street. In areas where vehicles need to stop at a certain point before proceeding, the speed bump rises to a greater height. Capable of a few other custom functions for particular scenarios, the Smart Top provides an added measure of safety where it's needed most. Check out the VIVEDEN Intelligent Speed Bump, an extremely high-tech solution for slowing down speeding drivers. Speed bumps are designed to slow down speeding vehicles, but they can also adversely affect slower drivers. With the BIV, those who respect the speed limit are finally getting a break. The BIV is filled with a unique substance called non-Newtonian fluid that possesses some amazing properties. When undisturbed, it behaves the same way as any fluid. But when it receives an abrupt impact, the fluid's particles realign themselves and turn the fluid into a solid. When this fluid is used within the structure of a speed bump, vehicles traveling at a reasonable speed won't cause the fluid to stiffen. As a result, they're able to roll over the bump smoothly. For vehicles traveling at higher speeds, the fluid immediately hardens on impact and gives the driver a somewhat jolting reminder to slow down. The BIV speed bump is covered with an environmentally friendly plastic that's resistant to aging, wear, vandalism, and unfavorable weather conditions. Using the sciences of chemistry and physics, good drivers can keep on rolling. This is the ERoad Orlando, an amazing project designed to power and recharge electric vehicles by injecting electricity into the roadway. Originally conceived by Swedish company Elways as a way to power electric cars, the ERoad Orlando is now a cooperative project between Elways and the Swedish Transportation Administration. The system transfers energy to an electric vehicle from an electrically conductive rail embedded into the road. The vehicle includes an added movable conductive arm, which receives power by remaining in contact with the rail at all times. Instead of using passenger vehicles, the ERoad Orlando project has chosen to use commercial trucks. After successful tests using a modified truck on a short track, the ERoad Orlando project now employs a newly modified electric postal truck. The truck currently runs on 2 kilometers of rails installed in a 10-kilometer test track located between the Orlando Airport Cargo Terminal and the city of Rosersberg. Once the remaining 8 kilometers of rail have been installed, the truck will actually begin delivering cargo. By creating the electric roads of the future, the ERoad Orlando is contributing to the universal goal of eliminating the burning of fossil fuels forever. Introducing the ETI Roller system, an innovative South Korean road barrier that could save countless lives in roadway accidents. Though guardrails are a common sight along the world's roadways, they're often weak and ineffective. All too often, fast-moving vehicles can break through or flip right over the rail. Made of plastic rotating barrels installed within a special aluminum structure, the ETI Roller system helps keep vehicles on the road in a way normal guardrails can't duplicate. The ETI Roller works by converting the kinetic energy created by a vehicle's motion into rotational energy. Upon impact, the plastic barrels roll in roughly the same direction as the trajectory of the vehicle. After momentarily moving forward along the barrier, the vehicle is then moved into a safe direction away from the roadway's edge. In repeated crash tests, the roller system demonstrated better shock absorption than other safety barriers. By minimizing the damage to both the vehicles and the barrier, incidents of rollovers, lane jumping, and leaving the roadway were greatly diminished. Already tested in Korea, it's hoped that the roller system will soon appear in Europe and the US. This freshly paved road actually includes plastic waste material. Introducing the MR6 plastic asphalt additive from British company MacGregor. Developed by British councilman and construction engineer Toby McCartney, MR6 makes asphalt road surfaces stronger, more durable, and less expensive to produce. While working with the plastic recycling industry in India, McCartney observed workers using melted plastic refuse to repair potholes. Already seriously annoyed by the number of huge potholes outside his home, McCartney and two of his closest colleagues developed a process of mixing plastic refuse with a substance called bitumen. This resulted in the formation of the MR6 pellets, which add incredible strength to normal asphalt. The team was so confident in their creation, they entered it into Richard Branson's Virgin Voom 2016 competition, and actually won. Riding high on the acclaim created by its victory, MR6 is now being used in asphalt roads and streets all over England. Facing the incredible yearly expense of pothole repair, perhaps more jurisdictions will consider using MR6. With the immense damage potholes do to our tires and suspension systems, we'd all be eternally grateful. This is the Vividen Collapsible Smart Mobile Speed Bump, a new innovation designed for the quick deployment of speed deterrent devices. Unlike standard speed bumps, which are part of the paved roadway, the Vividen speed bump is completely portable and can be placed on different roadways as needed. Using exterior sensors that detect the speed of approaching vehicles, the Vividen speed bump can be set to rise before the vehicle arrives. Once the vehicle has passed, the surface automatically lowers back to a horizontal position. The Vividen platform is covered with a special tile material with an elevation mechanism installed beneath its surface. This mechanism is controlled by a set of actuators located in an electrical cabinet off the roadway. Depending upon the needs of the location, the speed bump can either be raised by 7 to 10 centimeters or left in a flattened position. At crosswalks, multiple speed bumps can be arranged and elevated just enough to accommodate pedestrian traffic. With the growing need to respond to temporary situations and changing traffic patterns, the Vividen Portable Smart Speed Bump could offer the most intelligent solution available. Someday, many of our paved parking lots, driveways, walkways, tarmacs, bike paths, and even roadways could be made of solar panels. Meet the Solar Roads from Sandpoint, Idaho company's Solar Roadways. This stunning technology uses hexagonal solar panels in place of paved roads, covered with a tempered glass designed to meet acceptable load, impact, and traction requirements. Each panel includes photovoltaic cells that generate up to 48 watts of electricity. This is used to power the panel's other components, which include sensors, electronic components, and wireless communication equipment. A myriad of variously colored embedded LEDs will be used to illuminate road markings, parking lines, handicap zones, and more. In addition to providing power for their own functions, the panels could potentially power the electric vehicles riding above. The embedded wireless communications gear could also send navigational information to the vehicles for autonomous driving. Recently, a small working prototype has been built in the company's hometown. Though this amazing idea has promise, some serious challenges and concerns have been raised by many researchers. As for whether or not solar roads are actually feasible, only time will tell.